Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. All right. So this is about when you stop playing, right?
No, I got it a little further.
A little further?
than this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, got candy, lipstick, pleasure, vacation, party, pop-up, bouncy, vanilla, laugh, and joy.
I have to decide who I like the most.
That's fair as well. They're all dooting around. Doot. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
What does your heart of hearts tell you?
My heart of hearts is like, I kind of want to go for like the harder route. I know this isn't what this game is, but if it were just a dating sim,
Yeah.
like go with the one that is harder to is playing hard to get.
Okay.
So my gut's saying go for Natsuki.
Got it. Well, okay, but like,
So,
I mean, so is that you as a person, like, hard to get, and so you chase after? That's what you
no, it's not me as a person. Just like
like the video
as far
game.
as like since we've been playing a lot of
Okay.
dating sims,
Mhm.
like there was like we went for Craig. He's the
Right.
best friend. Like it's kind of like a cliche to that. So like to go for Sayori again would be going for the best friend again.
Okay, gotcha. So
Everything,
okay, so Natsuki. So
Yeah.
what would Natsuki?
She likes cute things.
Right.
So maybe. She also bakes, so maybe vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she got happy. Vanilla. Vanilla is suicide.
That's when you get that one drink at Taco Bell where
I
you
guess-
put all the liquids in the thing at
There
once.
you go. Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Oh.
maybe like Destiny.
Yeah, I like Destiny. Oh no.
Dun dun. 420.
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Yes. Straight up fun.
Fun.
Oh no. Sugar.
Sugar problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Cute.
Cute.
Awesome or wonderful maybe. Or marriage.
No. Games.
Games.
No. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Rainbow. Oh, they're so
Rainbow.
sweet. Sweet cheeks. Clumsy sweet cheeks tragedy. Sweet. I think sweet. Dang. Giggle. Bubbles.
Definitely. Flower anime. Wait, because she perked up at the manga, so I bet.
Yeah. Yes. Good call. Daydream. Parfait. Parfait, probably.
Nice. Bonnie.
Bunny. Heaven Sent Massacre. Oh, cheer?
Or dazzle. Cheer.
Cheers.
Cheer.
Dang it!
Boop.
Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Fluffy.
2 more. Bliss.
Jumpy? Bliss? I don't know. Either one.
Said jumpy.
Yes. Comfort?
Comfort. No. Okay.
That's
Well,
fine.
we got plenty for
Oh,
Natsuki.
fine.
Hi again, Nikki. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Trying not to laugh at that. Don't know why it's funny to me, but it is. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Nikki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Nikki always gives it his best. Sorry, it's weird to his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nikki can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. Well, it's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Cool, Nikki. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Sorry to feel very intense.
Well, I keep almost accidentally tripping over your lines, and I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it can keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Whoosh. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Whoosh. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's...
That one's not your fault. I can't even give you crap for it. I was like so ready to be like, your fault, but it was hit a button.
Hit a button, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Nice.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Nikki. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Oh, what? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really fun chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. that supposed to mean? Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Cute. You know, I didn't think about that I was the voice of Natsuki. There's a lot of me talking to myself.
I know, I was just thinking, I was like, that's been several minutes. You're killing it.
Sorry, guys.
No, don't be. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry. That's the main thing.
Don't be. It's like Dream Daddy all over again. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
Whoa.
Slight shift. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Brandon's back!
I'm back. I'm going to just go ahead and do a quick save since we're here.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, no. Turn off auto. Wait, stop. Are you all ready to do a thing? Stop. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Save over the old one.
You want to save over that one? Okay. Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just want to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Dun, dun, dun. All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Their voices are very similar.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Swoosh. Which poem do you want to read?
Who should I show my poem to first?
First, right.
I don't think it matters, does it?
I don't think so.
It might. I don't know. We can do Whomstuffer.
Okay, well, we wrote it kind of for Natsuki, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
I just realized that, like, by picking Natsuki, I'm sending you straight back to talking to yourself. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You can be Natsuki. You can take
No.
over. You take over Natsuki.
No, I really like your Natsuki voice, though.
But how good would your impression of my Natsuki voice be?
Okay, that won't be too confusing for the people watching? No, it's fine. All right. I'll take over for Natsuki.
That was good!
Thank you.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad.
That's good!
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Irk.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
All right. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Ooh.
I'm gonna have to click. Try clicking off of the page.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Oh, that's you. Ah!
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? That's me.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is it just puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
I'm switching back to the other voices I'm doing.
Didn't expect that for the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whoosh.
Dun dun dun. All right, do you want to make it through these last three, or do we want to call it good? Because we got the stuff to go get groceries.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it good.
Let's call it good.
Okay. That'll be all for today, but we will
Next
read
time.
more.
More poems.
Yeah.
For the love of poems, am I right?
Oh my god, you're so right.
I know.
All right, bye.
Bye.